All right, well, we're gonna be brush hogging today, and I get a lot of questions about my brush cat, so let's just do some Q&A while I unstrap. So a lot of people always want to know, does the 65 handle it well? Yes, it handles it just fine. Watch the videos. No problems in the world running it. Even in the super thick stuff, watch the one where I'm brush hogging like super thick turf grass. It was like 2 foot tall. Handled it really good. Didn't overheat, anything like that. Another one we usually have is at high maintenance. No. Grease it, and I am still running the factory blades that were on it 2 years ago. Do they need to be sharpened? Yeah, real bad. I actually meant to sharpen them before I came out and did this job, but I didn't. So they're not sharpened yet. Will we sharpen them? Yes, we will. Would I buy the mower again? Yes. Yes, I would. But I probably need to do a video on what type of brush hog do you need to mow what type of area. I literally just talked to a guy, I don't know, he's in town somewhere, you know, about 30-45 minutes away from me, and he emailed me the other day and he said, hey, is there any way you could call me? I'm actually looking at buying a Kubota 65, and he said, I really like your Bobcat Brush Cat. I want to know how it does. And he was trying to ship it out again. And then he's actually thinking about getting into to land clearing and forestry mulching and whatnot because of my latest video with the mulcher. I might actually get I think I might try to get a 55cc motor for that, and we'll see what it really does with the right motor in it. But I get a lot of folks asking me about the brush cat maintenance, whatnot. Low maintenance. I've literally done nothing to this mower. You have a grease pivot point at the front, 2 at the back, and that's it. I haven't done anything to it. I've had it for two mowing seasons at least. This is either the 2nd or 3rd mowing season on the mower. Little to no issues. So, and the 65 handles it really good. I don't put it in high flow. My brush cat is a standard flow brush cat, 72 inch, and I've done 0 to it. It does really good. Yes, I took the safety off. The safety sucks. So if you're mowing anything that's irregular, uneven ground, rocky, and you have to hover it, it's gonna kick off all the time. It sucks. I took mine off. It voids your warranty technically. Anyways, I don't remember. I mean, it seems like I get a lot of questions on it, but it's always the same question. Does it take a lot of fuel to run it? How much does the 65 burn a day? I can run a tank of fuel through the day and still have fuel at the end of the day normally. Now when I mulched the other day, granted I ran for 9.5 hours and I had to put fuel in it towards the end of the day for the last hour. I probably could have ran it the rest of the day, but it was like, I don't know, in between, it was like 1/8 of a tank. So I opted just to go put fuel in it because you don't want to run it that low. And I guess we could answer questions about the Kubota as well. A lot of people, you know what? We need to, hang on a second. Let me take my gloves off. I'm gonna get my water. Not get hit by a car. Just people don't pay attention anymore. She was texting as she drove by. That was good. Good job, baby. And I'll be like all through this development, so we'll lock the truck with my keys. And one major question, I think the major question is, you know, what kind of fuel consumption? It does good. Most machines are, they'll put however big a tank it needs to have in it to run a day on typical running. That's kind of rule of thumb. That's why, you know, this machine might have, you know, whatever tank it has, I don't know, 26, 28 gallon, 32 gallon, whatever it may be, whatever denomination. And then a 75 may have a bigger tank. Well, that's because it takes more fuel to run through a day. All right, turn that off. We don't want to get demonetized. Is the AC on? Yes. And I would buy this machine again, 100 times over. I'd buy this machine again. I would tint my windows. Really, I tint my windows like I do now. My side windows are 20%, back windows 20%. I did not tint this window, and I still probably would not tint that window. Now my front door is 35%. I would do this 100%. I would do the windshield 35, the side windows 20, and the back window 20. And I would do this son of a bitch 5% or black it out. I don't need it. I'm actually gonna make me a cover that's magnetized so I can stick it up there and block that out. That's the only place I get heat in, is that damn window. The rest of it, I don't feel any heat coming in because of the tinted windows. So, but a lot of people ask me about the door. Okay? Let's listen to the door. For some reason, everybody thinks the doors rattle apart on these machines. Not quite sure why. Maybe with 1,000 or 1,500 hours. All right, I'm on pavement. Do you hear any rattling or shaking or? Do you hear anything? Anything at all? Yep, neither do I. No, my door does not rattle apart. I don't know why everybody thinks the doors rattle on these. Maybe I just have the best one in the world. I doubt it. What I would say is if it's rattling and maybe you have 1,000 or 1,500 hours on it, maybe go to the dealer and get a new door seal. Adjust the deals up here. I think you can adjust the latch up here. I don't know if you can see. You can adjust the latch and get more compression or less compression on your door. But the bottom is, I believe the bottom is set by the rail with the rollers in it. So if you don't have compression up against her, yeah, this thing would probably rattle. You know, I can make it shake. I can adjust these latches more. I mean, I just put the polycarbonate window in and it didn't rattle, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But if it rattles, you can adjust your hinges or your strikers. And again, if I had 1,000 hours or something and I had to replace that door seal, I probably wouldn't feel bad. But my door doesn't rattle. Yes, when you put it up, yeah, it rattles. It doesn't have any compression. It doesn't compress against anything. So if you're running a cab machine with your door open, I'd just be glad that I could run a cab machine with the door open. It does have rubber snubbers back there, and it helps cushion it, and you lock it, and you know, it keeps it fairly snug, but I don't have a lot of rattling. So there you go. No, my door doesn't rattle. It will run a full day on a tank of fuel, and 100% I would buy it again. I really do like the machine. Brush Hog's really good. It does side hilling really good. I do a lot of stuff that's kind of challenging. I do challenging mowing. Today's not going to be one of those days. Just brush hogging, some maintenance stuff for a builder that we do work for. I guess one of the homeowners out here is screaming because the lot's not mowed or something. I mean, some of the Johnson grass is maybe 2 foot tall, but honestly the rest of it's, you know, I mean, it's probably at ordinance. Most ordinances are 12 inches high, but anyways, I would buy the Brush Cat again, and I would buy the Kubota again, which is saying something because I'm pretty picky about stuff. And a lot of times I just dislike, you know, how somebody builds something. But yes, I would buy both of them again. Now that being said, depending on what kind of material you're mowing, and this will probably be my last point, and it has nothing to do with if I like the brush cat or not. A lot of people have questions on what kind of mower do I need. If you're doing maintenance mowing stuff, if you're mowing stuff like this, that's a great mower. If you want to mow stuff, you know, I know a lot of manufacturers say, oh, you know, we've got 7-inch capacity and we've got mulching teeth on the Brush Hog. Okay, so it'll cut a 7-inch tree down. If I'm going to go after 7-inch trees all the time, I'm going to go get a tree shear that I can do 10 to 12-inch trees, because all you're going to do is cut it and knock it down. You're not going to mulch it. I don't care what kind of mulching teeth you put on it. I've used them. It's not the same. It's just not. You're going to be disappointed. I mean, if you want to go off the fact that yes, they say you could mow a 7-inch tree with the Brush Hog, I could cut a 3-foot tree down with an axe. Do I want to? No. So take it as you will. If you know, everybody's got to learn their lessons their own way. I'm just trying to help people so they don't spend their money crazy and wrongly, I guess. I don't want to say wrongly, but I don't want you to waste your money. My recommendation would be, if you're doing maintenance mowing, the Brush Cat's a great mower. I know Verning makes one that has a slip hitch. Anything with the slip hitch doing maintenance stuff is going to give you a better finish. There's a lot of times I don't really enjoy mowing with the dual motor setup like this, but it does give you a lot better finish. The reason I say that is because you lift it up off the ground, it kind of gets harmonics with the slip hitch and movement and everything and all that, and it vibrates. It is what it is. It could be that I need to throw a new set of blades on. They may be a little out of balance, not that out of balance. This is one of the smoothest brush hogs that I've ever ran. But if you're mowing like brushy stuff like I was doing the other day with the Osmo, no, I wouldn't go after 3, 4, 5, 6-inch trees with it all day long. But if you're doing like 1-inch saplings and brushy stuff, I know I don't know if I ever put it up, I had a video of me mowing a couple places. Well, actually with this mower and with the tractor wasn't the right choice. This was definitely the right choice. Had a bunch of 1-inch saplings like all through the property. This mower's perfect for that. Would I take it to 3-inch capacity? Once in a while. Would I do it every day? No. I would say that this mower does really well to 1-inch, maybe 2-inch capacity, but not a lot of 2-inch. You're not going to go in and mulch with it. You could take down a 2-inch tree. You're probably going to chop it up and break it up enough to where it doesn't look horrible. Could you trim a couple 1-inch or 1.5-inch tree limbs off? Absolutely, I do it all the time. If you can get the mower to quit flopping around and you can actually get to the branch. You know, if you're doing like brushy stuff, I would get an open face mower. If you're doing, you know, stuff around roadways and stuff like that, I'd go with the closed face mower, and you're normally going to be doing maintenance type of stuff like what we're doing today. And then the only other suggestion I'd give you is more blades are not better in my experience. So I've had plenty of 2-blade brush hogs, direct drive, you know, hydraulic motor, direct drive. I've had plenty of them, and the 2-blade mowers mow better than 3-blade and 4-blade and 5, you know, however many blades they want to put on it. It doesn't mow better. The cut quality actually gets worse. So I would suggest getting, you know, a name-ish brand. I actually had an off-brand, and I had that thing for 4 or 5 years, and it was one of the better brush hogs that I've ever had. I don't even know, I don't know if they still have it. It kind of looks like an MTL, but it's not, and I know he has somebody else making for him, and it may be the same place that makes the MTLs. And they actually had a motor problem back in the day. I called him, guy sent me a motor and said, hey, if you want to replace it, I can send you a motor. If not, we got to freight it back and all that. And I said, no, send me the motor. I'm more than capable. Send me the motor. I'll switch it out and I'll send you the old motor. So we did that and never had a problem after that. They had a bad run of motors. Anyways, but it was a skid steer attachment depot.com mower, and I ran it on a 325, a 317. I ran it on a T450. I ran it on a T595. I ran it on my ASV, my RT75 HD. It ran on everything, and it cut really good. I never had a problem out of it. Never had a problem out of it. I don't even know if I ever put a set of blades on it. Like 4 or 5 years commercial use, I honestly don't think I put a set of blades on it. Anyways, hopefully that helps out a little bit. I always get questions on the machine, the fuel consumption thing. I mean, maybe I'll show this at the end of the video. We're starting to mow, you know, we're not mowing that much, so it's really not gonna matter. I'll cut that out. I'm on 3/4 of a tank. I'll probably have half a tank or a little bit below when I'm done. I've got to mow over there. There's some steep stuff over there. I got to go down to a pond, so I don't know. We'll see, but I'll probably end up having just barely under half tank when I'm done. But those are the main questions. Do I like the Brush Hog? Yes. Do I like the skid loader? Yes. Love the door. I like the polycarbonate door, and so far my silicone, I put the door in and my silicone is holding. You know, I was really worried when I was pulling the handle and stuff. I was thinking, oh, you know what, I don't know if this is going to have the same shear strength as like what the urethane would. I mean, I've been in and out of it 30 times and I don't feel like I'm ripping the door off yet. So that's a very cheap alternative. That's a third of the price of urethane. So, and I don't know when I'll have that video up. I may not have that video up by the time this video goes up, but watch out, replacing the door with a forestry door. Anyways, hope it helped. If you guys have any questions, please comment. Shoot me a comment. I try to get back to everybody. It may take me a little bit because I am extremely busy. I'm a one-man show, but I do try to get back with everybody and answer all the questions. I guess if you would like and subscribe, it definitely helps with the algorithm and gets me up in the algorithm. Maybe get more people to where they find my videos. I would definitely appreciate it. And as always, have an awesome day. Be nice to somebody. Hold the door for somebody. Nobody does that anymore. The world just kills me. Anyways, just be nice. Thanks.